everybody, it is that male CNA at it again with another video. I know it's been a while. We've had some pretty big changes going on in the last few months. So I found out recently I'm going to be a father. I'm currently now in the process of getting into an RN program. I was originally going to go for the LPN, as I had told you guys. I am no longer doing the funeral service. It kind of just fell out for some reason. There was one day I had a change of plans. I couldn't attend one of the funerals, but I was with the guy for a decent amount of time, and I guess there's a lot of drama going on inside with the owner and a whole bunch of other nonsense. So today's topic of discussion is going to be about the way in which healthcare organizations care for their patients. If it's only a money pit, or do they actually genuinely care? So over the last few years working as a CNA, my eyes have been opened completely to how the healthcare industry really works. There's been a lot of experiences in which I have viewed, and unfortunately the majority of them are not good. So with that being said, we have a lot of issues with CNAs not caring about their jobs and nurses only doing the bare minimum to get a paycheck at the end of each week. Yes, money is very important to pay your bills and other expenses at home and take care of your children, whatever the heck else you want to say. But at the end of the day, you are working in healthcare to care for others. It is a selfless act that does not get you rich anytime soon unless you are some type of supervisory or management experience type of position. I suggest that you do not become a CNA to get rich quick, because it will not happen unless you're putting in a lot of overtime with a facility that offers a lot of bonuses. So, with that being said, we came to a situation a couple of weeks ago where we saw that a lot of patients were starting to get red spots on their coccyx, or just not being properly turned in position. That is just due to laziness, in my opinion. Now, a lot of people will blame the fact healthcare places are understaffed. Healthcare places don't have enough funds to take care of or pay for agency CNAs. Well, that is the name of the game, people. A lot of you don't understand that when it comes to healthcare, yes, there will be days that you are working short. There will be days where you do not have enough help from nurses. There will be times where you would literally want to just take your two little feet and walk out the door. Now, what does this all have to do with the money pit and the way these facilities properly care for their patients? So, as you all know, I started off as a CNA about 4 or 5 years ago now, and I gotta say I consider myself a veteran. I know that a lot of you are saying, oh yeah, he's only been a CNA for 4 or 5 years. What the heck does he know what he's talking about? Trust me, I do. I've ran units by myself before on day shifts, which is insane. On the weekends, you've got one RA or one TNA who really can't do too much just due to the fact that they are not certified yet, or they're just waiting on taking the state exam. So we have a lot of people who've asked me in the past, like, what's it like to you with these facilities being money pits? By that I mean these patients get trapped there and they just don't have the proper level of care that they need because there's inadequate staff, or there is just inadequate staff, or there is just a lot going on with the facility itself. So the current facilities that I work for is 3 of them. 1 of them an agency and 2 in-house. So I often find myself always giving the best level of possible care to my residents and giving them all the attention they deserve and giving them whatever they need to get through their day, whether it means feeding them, getting them dressed, changing them, doing brief changes, all that good stuff, ADL restoration, all that good stuff, or just helping their overall everyday living activities, like I just mentioned in the ADLs. So a lot of it has to do with the way in which we present ourselves to the patients. Now, the money pit aspect comes to the fact that, inadequate staffing. yes, I do believe that most facilities are money pits in terms of not having the adequate staff, or they just don't care about bringing in the appropriate level of staff to have an adequately running facility. Now, do the facilities genuinely care about the residents? At the end of the day, I think it's more, the care is more going into an image rather than the actual care devoted to a resident. Now, it's kind of a sad thing to see and hear, but that's just the way healthcare is. It's the way that these for-profit facilities are. There are a number out there that I've seen that are non-for-profit. Now, with that being said, the non-for-profit versus profit aspect, one makes money, the other makes money, but in a different aspect. It is a non-for-profit oriented facility. So I found myself working in a non-profit facility one time. It was ran by the New York State, was it like a Catholic ran type of facility. They relied on like donations and stuff like that to keep the facility open. A lot good staff, good ratios, but it was just too far of a drive for the pay rate that they were offering. So I kind of had to switch gears, move on to something else to really, pay my own bills. Fortunately, that happened when I first started working as a CNA. Now, a lot of the time, I get asked from nurses like, why do you like being a CNA? And I'm just like, well, I get to put a smile on a person's face, and at the end of the day, I know that I improved their life in any sort of way. That makes my entire day go by. And my residents, they are very happy with the customer service I provide them, the care that I give them, the attention, the level in which I take care of them. I help them a lot more than I should, which, is kind of not a good thing, but it could be a good thing at the same time. A lot of the work and love that you put into this field will come back and overall be much better for you. Now, the money pit aspect and all that good stuff, it's just, obviously these facilities need to hire more staff, but at the end of the day, it's all about just giving your best for your residents. Well, guys, I'll definitely be uploading a lot more often now that I've got a bunch of topics on the way and more discussion. Well, it's That Male CNA out, and I will talk to you guys later.